Hello. Hi children. How are you? Are you praying every day for elders, for your parents, especially for the teachers as we are working very hard sending the online classes? You have to pay attention. You pray for the teachers to give more strength children. Of course you are praying for your parents. At the same time you pray for the teachers for their good strength, for good health. Okay? Okay. Then are you going through the lessons children? Sent by each teacher. Every day you are getting only one subject, 1 hour. Are you spending 1 hour? You have to have the textbook with you. Are you practicing the new spellings? Copywriting. Did you maintain the book every day, one page copywriting? Please see the textbook, see the new words which we are pronouncing here in the class, and pay more attention to the definitions whichever it is coming in the textbook as we are telling. Okay. What did we do in the previous class children? I had given you one map of India, isn't it? India political. I asked you to color the states and write the name of the states. Have you done it? If you are finding difficult to write the states of India and the capital and languages, you can prefer the atlas. In the atlas, you will get the correct picture of the states of India, okay, the capital and their languages. And see that you practice, you get more general knowledge in learning all these things. But you have to complete this. So based on this, I am going to ask you a few questions. Have you gone through the lesson? Okay. Can you tell me what is a state? What is a state? A state is an organized community under one government or a commonwealth. Isn't it? Or in other words, it is a nation. This is what we have learned the state. So what is the name of your country? This is the map of what? India. So India is the name of our country. So how many states are there? There are 28 states. Isn't it? So which state do we live? We live in Karnataka. And what is the language spoken? It is Kannada. Which is the capital of Karnataka? Bengaluru. Okay. Now which is the capital of Andhra Pradesh? Amaravati. Andhra Pradesh is Amaravati. Telangana is Hyderabad. Okay. What is the language spoken over there? It is Telugu. Now can you tell me the capital of Goa? Panaji. And what is the language spoken there? Konkani. So all are thorough with the states, their capitals and languages. So what is the name of the lesson? Lesson number 10. What subject do I take? EVS. What is the name of the topic? Our state, our pride. Our state, our pride, part 2. So India is not only having 28 states, we have union territories too. Okay. What are those union territories? We are going to see today. Spell the word union territories. U-N-I-O-N. Union territories. T-E-R-R-I-T-O-R-Y. Union territory. What is the meaning of union territory? Union territory, it is a sort of organizational division in the Indian Republic. Okay. What is union territory? It is a sort of what? Organizational division in the Indian Republic. In the Indian Republic. Okay. So what is Union Territory? It is a sort of organizational division in the Indian Republic, but it is not a state. Whereas state is having their own government. Okay, each state is having their own government. We have learned 28 states. 28 state is ruled by their own government. Each state is having their own chief ministers. So who is the chief minister of Karnataka? D.S. Yediyurappa. All are familiar, no? Yes. So he is ruling our state, isn't it? So like that, state has their own government and states are ruled by whom? By the chief minister of that state. But your union territories are ruled by whom? Are ruled by central government. It is ruled by whom? It is ruled by central government. Okay, so currently we have 8 union territory. How many union territory? 8. Before it was 7. Now in the previous class we have learned that Jammu and Kashmir is divided, isn't it? So now how many territories we have? We have 8 union territories. The first one is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, the first one is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The second one is Chandigarh. And the third one is Dadar and this is the short form of and. Nagara Haveli, Daman and Diu. Before, when 7 territories was there, this was separated. Dadar and Nagara Haveli, Daman and Diu. These were separate union territories. But they have made it one. That is Dadar and Nagara Haveli, Daman and Diu. Okay. The fourth one is Delhi. National, it is called as National Territory of Delhi. Delhi is known as what? National Territory of Delhi. The next is, the fifth one is Jammu and Kashmir. The next, the sixth one is Ladakh. The seventh one is Lakshadweep. And the eighth one is Pondicherry. Did you hear the name Pondicherry? There is another name for Pondicherry. Do you know that? It is called Puducherry. These are the 8 union territories. Okay? First one is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. I will show you the pictures. The previous class also I had showed it. So where does the Andaman and Nicobar Island comes? It comes to the west of India. Very good. And where does Lakshadweep comes? To the east of India. What are they? They are the islands. Okay. Now next. This map you can see clearly. This is Andaman and Nicobar Islands and this is Lakshadweep Islands. Can you see, children? This is Lakshadweep to the west and Andaman and Nicobar Islands to the east. Okay. Now, which are the 8 union territories? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Second one is Chandigarh, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, National Territory of Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Lakshadweep, Pondicherry, or in other words it is called Puducherry. Shall we see the capital of these union territories? So who can tell me the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands? It is Port Blair. I am using the color chalk piece so that it is clear for you. This is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. What is the capital? Port Blair. And here Chandigarh. Capital Chandigarh is there. The capital of Chandigarh is Chandigarh. And this Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, one capital, that is called Daman. What it is called? It is called Daman. And National Territory of Delhi, it is Delhi. Now Jammu and Kashmir we have learnt in the previous class. What is the capital? Srinagar. So what is the capital of Ladakh? We have 2 here. One is Leh. L-E-H. Leh. The other one is Kargil. Did you know the name Kargil? It is also a town. It comes near the Leh. Okay. Now do you know why they got this name Kargil? It is a town. Okay. It comes in Kargil district and it is the joint capital of Union Territory of Ladakh. Okay. So this Kargil is the second largest town in the Ladakh. Close to this Leh. Understood? So they kept Leh and Kargil as the capital. Now what is the meaning of Ladakh? La. La means what? Passes. What passes over there? Recently you have seen your Prime Minister visiting that place, having war with neighboring country, with China. They were against, isn't it? They have gone there and they have seen the place. And Dak means water. La means passes. That is L-A La. La means passes. Dak means what? It is the highest mountain. Land of high mountain that passes. So the meaning of Ladakh is what? Land of high mountain passes. Is that clear? Okay. Now what is the capital of Lakshadweep? The capital of Lakshadweep is Kavaratti. What it is? Kavaratti. K-A-V-A-R-A-T-T-I. Kavaratti. And what is the capital of Pondicherry? It is Pondicherry. Puducherry. Okay. Our heading is our state, our pride. But Miss is teaching all this. But you should have the knowledge of all the states of our country and all the union territories which are run by the central government. And you know that each state chief minister is ruling. But all the state who is ruling? It is the prime minister. Who is the prime minister? Narendra Modi. Isn't it? So how many territories you have learned? 8 union territories. What are they? Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, National Territory of Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Lakshadweep, Pondicherry, and we have learned. I will show you even the places. This is the picture of Jammu Kashmir. Can you see? This is one territory, and next is Delhi. This is the map of Delhi, and next one is what? Chandigarh. Can you see? The next is Lakshadweep, then Andaman and Nicobar Islands, and Pondicherry, or in other words it is Puducherry, and this is Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu. Okay, and Ladakh, where does it comes? A part of Jammu and Kashmir. Is that clear about the union territories? Yes. Now, shall we go for our state? That is, which is your state? Karnataka is your state. Isn't it? So, in 3rd standard, you have learned this. What is this? This is your Karnataka. How many districts are there? 31. How many districts? 31. You can see clearly in this picture all the 31 districts you have learnt in the previous class, that is in the 3rd standard. So I am going to ask you about the neighboring districts of Karnataka. Shall we learn neighboring states of Karnataka? Shall I write this? Okay, once again we will revise about the capital of these union territories. So, which is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island? It is Port Blair. Chandigarh is Chandigarh. Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu is Daman. National Territory of Delhi is Delhi. Jammu and Kashmir is Srinagar. Ladakh is Leh or Kargil. Then Lakshadweep, Kavaratti. Pondicherry or Puducherry. The capital is Pondicherry, or in other words you can say Puducherry. These are the 8 union territories. Is that clear? All these spellings you should note it down in the rough book, and you have to practice. Anytime if teacher asks you, you should be ready to tell all the 8 union territories and also the 28 states with their capitals. Okay children, now you have seen that there are 31 districts. You have learnt. You have done this map in the 3rd standard. You have colored it. Okay. So, now what we are going to learn? Neighboring states of Karnataka. Neighboring states of Karnataka. Spell the word Karnataka. Karnataka. So what we are learning now? Neighboring states of Karnataka. Okay. Can you see this picture? Can you see this picture? You can very well tell. See the picture and tell me the neighboring states of Karnataka. Which are those? Top what you see? Maharashtra. Spell the word Maharashtra. M-A-H-A-R-A-S-T-R-A. S-H-T-R-A. Maharashtra. Okay. Then next, can you see to the side? You see Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The next is Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Yes. Come to the side. Next is spell the word Telangana, children. T-E-L-A-N-G-A-N-A. Okay. Andhra Pradesh, A-N-D-H-R-A-P-R-A-D-E-S-H, Andhra Pradesh. Now see sideways. What do you see this? Goa. Next is Goa. Next down. What do you see here? Kerala. Spell K-E-R-A-L-A, Kerala. Next, last. What do you see? Tamil Nadu. Spell the word Tamil Nadu. T-A-M-I-L-N-A-D-U. What are these? These are the neighboring states of Karnataka. Okay. So before going to the next, I'll just ask you the direction. Okay. So what is this? North. And this is south. To the right, what it is called? East. And to the left, it is called west. Now this region, what it is called? Northeast. This region, what it is called? Southeast. And this region, southwest. And this region, northwest. Okay? You should know these directions. Why? Because there is an exercise here in the textbook. Please take out page number 224. There is one rectangular box. Can you see? There is an rectangular box. What are they asking us? Ramesh has listed the neighboring states of Karnataka and given the directions. He has given the direction here. Maharashtra he gave west, east. Okay. I'll write it short, children. Then Andhra Pradesh and Telangana he has given west. And Kerala and Tamil Nadu he has given south. And Goa he has given north. Okay. Now what you have to do, you have to see whether these directions are correct or wrong. If it is correct, put there correct. If it is wrong, in front of that you have to write. Okay. Now I have showed you the direction. Now Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Where does it come? North, east. Very good. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh is to the north, east. But what they have given here? West. So this is west is wrong. So write in front of that north, east. Now Maharashtra, what is given there? Maharashtra is given east. Is that correct? So where it is? It is to the north. Put this east as wrong. The correct direction is north. This is the north direction. Okay. Now, Goa. This is Goa, isn't it? So, what is given here? North. Is it correct? Wrong. What is the right answer? West. Now, Kerala. Okay. Now, yes, see once again where does it come, sir? Okay. Okay, children. Maharashtra. What is the direction here, Maharashtra? North. This is north direction and to the west. That is northwest. Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This side. That is north east. And Goa is to the west. Now Kerala, you see. Where is it? It is to the south. What is given here? South. Okay, this is correct. South. But Tamil Nadu, can you see Tamil Nadu? It is southeast. Okay, it is to the southeast. Please make this correction in the book and write it in the book. Please complete page number 224, that is the rectangular box. Okay. So, all understood the directions. These are the neighboring states. Maharashtra. So, which direction it is? To the northwest. And Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, it is to the northeast. Then Goa to the west. And Kerala is to the south. And Tamil Nadu is to the southeast. So we have to be proud. We are having so many states, so many union territories and so many districts in Karnataka. Okay, then what else we have? Neighboring states, all the directions we have. North, south, northeast, northwest, southwest and northwest, isn't it? So we have to be proud, sir. It is our state, our pride. Pride means we have to be proud. Okay. Still more, there are so many things to learn in Karnataka. Why? Because each state is having some special features. Okay. Each state is having some special physical features. Like if you go to the north, you see hills, the mountains. Like that, we have so many sightseeing places, coastal areas. In our country, you just imagine so many monuments, historical monuments, so many things we have. And you have learned already different physical features in the previous class too. So, on the basis of physical features and the climate, our state is divided into 4 natural divisions. How many natural divisions? 4. Shall I have this? We are going to next natural divisions of what? Karnataka. Yes. Of our state, that is Karnataka. Okay? How many regions, natural regions are there? There are 4 natural regions. How many natural regions? 4. The first one is Western Coastal region. In other words, it is called the coastal plain. And the second natural region is Malnad region. The third one is Northern Plains. And the fourth one is southern plains. See, based on the climatic regions, our state is divided into 4 natural divisions. You can see in this. Okay, in this map you can see. The green part. What is that? Green part is known as Western Coastal Region, or in other words it is called the coastal plains. This is called. This is the Western Coastal Region, or in other words it is called coastal plain. The second one is, can you see the brown color here? That is called Malnad region. What region? Malnad region. And the third one is this dark green, can you see? That is the northern plains, and this light color one down bottom you can see southern plains. So based on the climatic, each region they have different main cities, geographical features, wild animals, which are the wild animals found, what are the crops grown, and how is the climate over there, what are the trees grown over there. You are going to learn in each natural region. So today we are going to learn about Western Coastal Region. All understood the 4 natural regions, which are those? Western Coastal Region, or it is known as coastal plain, Malnad region, northern plains, southern plains. So we are seeing what now we are going to learn about the Western Coastal Region. You can take out your textbook, page number 225. Take out page number 225. You can see the flower over there. Can you see? What is this? This type of flower you can see in your EVS textbook, page number 225. So I am going to rub this 3 regions. We will learn one by one. Okay, we are going to learn one by one. Which is the first one? Western Coastal Region. So what is the geographical feature of Western Coastal Region? Geographical. So this area Western Coastal Region, this area along the sea, which is that sea here? Arabian Sea. Along the Arabian Sea, which side of the state? West side of the state. Okay, it is also known as Konkana Coast. What coast? Western Coastal Region. What is the other name for Western Coastal Region? It is known as Konkana Coast. Spell the word Konkana. K-O-N-K-A-N-A. Konkana Coast. C-O-A-S-T. What is the other name for Western Coastal Region? It is known as Konkana Coast. And you know what is the length? How many kilometers is the length here? 200 and from here till here. How many kilometers in length? It is kilometers in length. It is 240 kilometers. You have learnt in mathematics about kilometers, isn't it? So how many kilometers it is? It is 240 kilometers in length. Okay. Now, how is the climate here? The next is climate and vegetation. The next is climate and vegetation. See here in the textbook, it is given this side. How is the climate here? Heavy rainfall. There is a heavy rainfall. Heavy rainfall. And what are the trees grown in this western coastal region? What are the trees grown here? It is jackfruit. Or do you eat jackfruit? All are fond of jackfruit? You have to eat, it is good for health. Jackfruit, mango, all are crazy of mango, no? Nandi, sorry, it is Nandi, honey and Jambu. What are these? Jackfruit, mango, Nandi, honey and Jambu. What are these? These are the trees with the fruits grown in the western coastal region. These are found in western coastal region. I have few pictures. I'll show you. Okay, children? All have seen this mango tree? All have seen the mango tree. And this is honey tree. Can you see? And this is the honey tree. Okay? There is jumbo tree. There is, but I'll show you in the next class. Okay, children? Now these are the main trees. Now next, what is their main occupation? Occupation means, you know what is occupation? The one who does the work. In the cities you see lecturer, teacher, doctor, nurses, driver, conductor, all these you have learned the occupations. Now here, since it is a coastal area, fishery is the main occupation. What is the main occupation here? Fishery. Fishery is the main occupation. You know what is fishery? There you see the water, rivers, seas, you see the fisherman catching the fishes. That is also one of the occupation. Okay. Now what are the crops grown in the western coastal region? Shall we see what are the crops? What are the crops? Paddy, then coconut, and arganette, and cashew nut. These are the main crops grown in western coastal region. Which are the crops? Paddy. Have you seen paddy, children? You might have gone to the village. Have you seen paddy? This is the paddy. Okay. This is the paddy, and coconut almost all I have seen. What is paddy? It is a rice, isn't it? Now coconut tree, you see, you eat coconut, you drink tender coconut water, which is good for health. Glucose level is there. So when you feel uneasy, you drink coconut water. So you see plenty of coconut trees in the western coastal region. And what is the next picture? That is the Arkanet. What is Arkanet? Your grandfather, grandmother eating supari, you have seen, no? Breaking, cutting, making into pieces. That is called Arkanet. Okay. So, you too might have tasted that, isn't it? Arkanet. What are the cashew nut? Have you seen? Cashew nut. What do you tell in Kannada? Kaju or godambi. You use in the cooking food, sweets. You are fond of sweets. Kaju barfi you eat, isn't it? So these are the crops grown in western coastal region. Okay, is that clear? Now, next, main cities. You are going to see the main cities. Main cities means which are the cities come under this region. There are three. One is Karwar, then Mangaluru. Before and all they used to say Mangalore. Now they call it as Mangaluru. Then Udupi. Have you visited these places, children? Have you visited? Sightseeing? You all enjoyed going there, isn't it? Went to Karwar. Even that also comes under coastal areas. Have you seen the beaches over there? Water, the waves of the water. You like playing, jumping in the water, dancing in the water, isn't it? How many like to live in coastal areas? Wow, very nice. Why? Because the scenery is good. You get fresh air, isn't it? And you get fresh fruits, isn't it? Which is good for health. You like to swim in the... You are fond of cashew nut. Very good, very good. So these are the places. Can you show me here in the map of Karnataka? The coastal region. This is the Udupi. Okay, Udupi. And this Dakshin Kannada comes, all this Karwar, Karwar, Mangalore, all these are towards the western coastal region. Now next, so what all we learned here? First we have learned geographical features. That is, what is the other name for western coastal region? It is Konkana coast. So it is near the Arabian Sea. Okay, how much is the length? It is 240 kilometers. Next, how is the climate in the western coastal region? It is a heavy rainfall. And which are the trees found there? Jackfruit, mango, nandi, honey and jumbo. Jumbo also is tree. Bamboo also is a big tree. There is difference between jumbo and bamboo. I will show you the difference in the next class. Okay. So many pictures I have showed. Okay. Due to inconvenience, I will show you in the next class. Now next, what is the main occupation of the western coastal region? Fishery. Then what are the crops grown there? Paddy, coconut, arkanut and cashew nut. You have to learn. We'll be asking you all the answers. So I am repeating you again and again. Now which are the main cities found in western coastal areas? It is Karwar, Mangaluru and Udupi. Again we are going to see wild animals of the western coastal region. Which are the wild animals? So, wild animals found in western coastal region. Land animals such as bat. Okay. All have seen bat? Do you have bat in your place? No. No? Rare. Snake? Have you seen snake? Hmm? Then jungle fowl. Jungle fowl. Then wild boar. Have you seen? Wild boar. You heard, but you don't know this is the wild bird. And the next is woodpecker. If you have not seen, I'll show you the pictures. Okay? I will show you the pictures. Which is the first animal, children? The land animal, bat. Can you see bat? Huh? How is it? This is white in color, but you see even brown color. Okay. The next one is what? What is this? Snake. Many do puja, isn't it? You might have seen in the zoo. Sometimes in the neighborhood also you might have experienced. So that is the snake. Have you seen jungle fowl? This is the jungle fowl. Can you see? That is the jungle fowl. Have you seen beautiful color with the feathers? Can you see? It is very colorful. Okay? This is the jungle fowl. This is the land animal of western coastal region. And this is the wild boar. Wild boar, what do you say in Kannada? Kadhandi you say, no? Kadhandi is known as wild boar. Okay? And this is the woodpecker. Always it will be in the woods, isn't it? So these are the animals found in the western coastal region. Which are the wild animals found in the western coastal region? Bat, snake, jungle fowl, all have seen though? Liked it? Beautiful. Wild boar, then woodpecker. These are the wild animals found in the western coastal region. Okay. Now there are some aquatic animals found in this western coastal region. What do you mean by aquatic animals? The animals which live in the water are the animals which are adapted to the water, isn't it? This is known as aquatic animals. You see different types of fishes. I have brought some fishes. Here they have mentioned what type of fishes are found here in aquatic. I'll just write first. Spell the word aquatic. A-Q-U-A-T-I-C. Aquatic animals. Many eat fish, you know. Many are fond of fish. Do you eat prawns? Many are fond of prawns. It is good for health. You see prawns, then sea crab, then starfish, shellfish, shellfish, then sea cucumber, sea cucumber. These are the aquatic animals found in the western coastal region. Here I have few. Okay, these are few. This is the starfish. This is the crab. Can you see? It is like a star. So it is known as starfish. And I have written here shellfish. Means it will be like shell. Okay. This like covered like this. There will be a shell. When you open, you see the fish is there. And many coastal region people, they eat even that. It tastes just like your mutton. Those who eat non-veg, you know, they will understand how it is prepared. Okay. And many Yes. So this is the starfish and this is the crab. Many eat even the crab. Huh? It is good for the health. And this is sea cucumber. Can you see sea cucumber? Green in color and it is like curved. Okay, green in color and it is curved. So, and different types of fishes are found in the water. You might have seen in the river, ocean, sea, and you keep even in the aquarium too. Different types of fishes. One is moonfish. This is known as moonfish, butterfish, clownfish, blue whale, and starfish, sea cucumber, and crab. These are the aquatic animals. Okay. Now you know that we have completed occupation, crops, wild animals. The next is main minerals. Natural minerals found. The natural minerals found in this region are, what are they? They are iron. Okay, iron. So many iron things are done, isn't it? So we get naturally. These are the natural resources found in this region. One is iron and the other one is manganese. MANGANESE. MANGANESE, manganese. What are these? Iron and manganese. They are the main minerals, that is natural minerals found in the western coastal region. You want to see which are those iron? This is the iron. Can you see black in color? This is the iron and manganese here. This is the manganese. See how beautiful our state. So many features are there in one region. One region, so many regions. What all we have studied? Geographical feature, main cities, main minerals, climate and vegetation, occupation and crops, and wild animals. With the pictures, with the map, I have showed you. It is clear for you about the union territories, neighboring states, and the natural divisions of Karnataka. How many natural divisions are there? 4. So, clearly we have learned so many things. Just imagine one region is having so many features. So, our state is, that is why it is written, our state, our pride. This is only one part of it you have learnt in natural divisions. Still we are going to learn 3 more. Apart from that, again you are going to learn which are the historical places found in our state. Just imagine one state having so many features, and what about 27 states different features. So, though you are in Jammu Kashmir or Karnataka or East or West, we all are just like brothers and sisters. No one is big, no one is small, all are treated equally. So, our country is known as unity in diversity. Okay children, so have you understood all these union territories? Shall I ask you a few questions on it? Okay, now I have showed you so many things, isn't it? So who can tell me how many union territories are there? There are 8. Who can tell what are they? Andaman and Nicobar Island. Again, Chandigarh, Nagaravale, Dadar, Daman and Diu, these are 1. Lakshadweep, then Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Puducherry or Pondicherry. Anything we missed there? Delhi. Okay, the national territory of Delhi. It is, we don't tell only Delhi, it should be told like National Territory of Delhi. Is that clear? Now who can tell me the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Islands? Port Blair. Very good. The capital of Lakshadweep? Kavaratti. Very good. That means you all are listening. I had given you the meaning of Ladakh. La stands for what? Passing the high mountains, isn't it? So, Dak means what? High mountain which is passing. So, there are two capital. Which are those? Leh and Kargil. I have told you Kargil is also a town. Next to Leh, Kargil is stands second and it is big. Okay, very fine. So how many states are there in Karnataka? 31 states. And which are the neighboring states of Karnataka? Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, Maharashtra, Goa, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. And Goa comes to which part of Karnataka? West. Tamil Nadu, south, east. Very good. Maharashtra, north, west. Very good. Then Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, north, east. So all the direction also I have showed you how to see, isn't it? And I have given you page number 225 to complete it. Then how many natural divisions are there in Karnataka? There are 4. What are they? Western coastal region. In other words, it is called coastal plain. And what is the other name for western coastal region? It is Konkana coast. Okay. Malnad region, northern plain, southern plain. Okay. Which are the main cities found in western coastal region? Karwar, Udupi, Mangalore. What are the minerals found in this western coastal region? Iron and manganese. Very good. And which are the land animals, that is wild animals found here? I have showed you bat. Again, snake. There you see all big snakes over there. Okay. Jungle fowl, wild boar and woodpecker. Then which are what are aquatic animals? The animals that live in the water. Okay. Which are the aquatic animals found in the western coastal region? Prawns. Many eat prawns, isn't it? Then sea crab, then starfish, shellfish and sea cucumber. Okay. Then which are the trees grown there? Jackfruit, honey plant, then nandi, mango, jumbo. Okay. Now which is the main occupation of western coastal region? Fishing is the main occupation. So we have learned today western coastal region. There is what is that? Exercise 225. We have learned only western coastal region. You write there the district of western coastal region. Right? That is page number 225. And 2 questions are given here and match is given. Okay, on page number 226. Western coastal region is clear for you. So, reading the explanation, already discussed, write these 2 answers over there and match. Okay, next class I will be asking you about it. Okay? Okay, children. So, please don't waste your time. Keep learning. Keep practicing your handwriting and learn for the test. See, how many lessons are over? 9 lessons are over and this is the 10th. At a time you cannot learn all the answers. Every day spare 1 hour for one subject. Understood? Try to complete the spellings, the answers and whatever. I don't think so many have completed that state map and capital. Please refer Atlas. Okay? There you will get the correct. But states and all don't give any blue and maintain it in the file. Okay? This political map, you have to mark all the states with beautiful colors and even the islands also you have to mention. You will get this in the bookstall, children, if you ask. Only thing you have to color it and write the states with the pencil. Pen, don't use the pen. Okay. Then even that capital, states, languages, maintain the record. Try to learn. Okay children. Bye. See you in the next class.